to seek her blessings, seek the inspiration, and may her grace continue to flow in our hearts tonight as we pray. Here, dear Mother, sometimes we feel weak, sometimes we're afraid, sometimes we don't know what tomorrow holds for us, and sometimes we are unhappy, O Ma. Please tell us, give us the solution, give us the help that we so much need. In the Devi Argala Stotram, these are beautiful mantras that's taken from the beautiful pages of the Devi Mahatmya, where they started to praise her and pray for her help. Tonight, we will also do so. And wherever you are, you will just chant this beautiful part of the mantra. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Drisho Jahi. Victory to you, O Ma, for you came for our rescue. Om Jayanti Mangala Om is to the Universal Mother, where the devotees surrender themselves in totality to her. The Rishis, the Munis, the Devas, all they just started to pray and started to glorify her. The divine quality which she represents. My dear brothers and sisters, they were praying to such qualities. And as they started to pray, they also started to feel the vibrations of those very qualities. Tonight is the 9th night dedicated to the worship of Durga Devi. From the time we started, from day one to now, how do we feel? These are the questions we should ask. Have we elevated ourselves on this spiritual ladder? Are we the same? Or have we gone downwards? The purpose is to rise every day, see the world differently. All the anger that we would normally have, little by little, it starts to diminish when Devi Ma, when her energy is established. If we become lustful, we want and we want and we want, that tendency reduces itself when we are conscious of the Devi Ma. If we hate turns into love, and we start to love ourselves and love the world at large, my dear sisters and brothers. This is the purpose of Navraatri, is to allow us to rise spiritually, mentally, and physically in this life in which we live. Who is going to help us? The Universal Mother. When a child needs help, the child goes, "Hey Mom, may you help me?" The mother reflects and says, "I must do whatever is necessary because my child is in trouble. I need to help." So too Durga Mata felt the need to come and to help this situation. Devotees all, whatever help you need, just surrender to her grace. Om Dhyau Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Jagadambe Mata Ki Jai. A great rishi was asked once by a devotee that, "Oh Lord, tell me, if one chants 20 mantras, and if one chants one mantra, which one had more power? Which one is more effective? Or who, between the two devotees, who will win the heart of God?" And very beautifully, the rishi responded and says, "Beta, the one who chants with love and simplicity." So from the 20 mantras that we can chant, or the 100 mantras that we can chant, 2000 mantras, compared to one mantra, that very one mantra has enough powers as compared to the 20,000 mantras that you can sit and chant. Once it is done with love and simplicity. And those of you who have been following the Shaanti Bhavan Mandir and following our satsangs would see that we try to keep our service as simple can be, so that everyone can follow and get enough time to listen to the glories of our Lord. This is our prayers tonight once again. Simplicity wins divinity. And when the heart is pure, the Lord will manifest herself in such a divine heart. We begin our Bhavan Yajna as we have been doing for the past 8 nights. Tonight there will be no exception. So we prepare ourselves. Hasta prakshalanam samarpayami Shri Govindaya Yo Namaha. If you have your water now, you will sip this water. Om Gom Durgaya Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Mataye Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Mataye Namaha. Wash your hands again. Om Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Shri Govindaya Yo Namaha. We take your water now in the left palm, and of course, what do? We pray for good health always. Om Mahamaya Siyasu. Om Navraatri Brahmanand. Om Akshari Chaksharasu. Om Ayuri Shrudamastu. Om Bahuri Badamastu. Om Ujjali Ujjalasu. Om Aishani Nirvani Tanustamami Sahasantu. And of course now we'll ignite our Havan Kund. Welcome Agni Deva. Om Bhulbhuvah Swah. Om Bhulbhuvah Swah. Om Shri Agni Devaya Namaha. We find the fire together. Om Bhulbhuvah Swargani Prakajagini Kamishabhute Samsrijivayamsya Asmin Sahasre Adyotarashmin Vishwadevan Yajmanashvasti. And of course, by now we all know the beautiful mantra we have been chanting, Om Gom Durgaya Namaha Swaha. Please pay attention to the screen as our dear Briannashi will keep count for all of us. We begin. Om.
Om
Gayatri Mantra 3 times. First time, everyone in the world who are happy for whatever reason, birthday, anniversary, job promotion, changing over to a new grade, a new university, you got a raise, you got a new car, a new home, you did construction in your home, whatever good things have happened in your life. Gayatri Ma, may Gayatri bless you. Those who are sick, those who have passed away, we pray for those souls. Finally, we pray for the world, the entire globe, everyone who has been affected in any way negatively. We pray may Gayatri bring the positive energy that Mother Earth needs so much. Place your hands towards the Agni, the fire, and pray for the divine energy and intervention of God. Om Vidamasi Vidamasi, Om Varamasi Varamasi, Om Odorasi Odorasi, Om Namorasi Namorasi, Om Samarasi Samarasi. Offerings to Bhagavan, and tonight this is coming compliments of Mataji Shamu family, the Mangal family. Auntie Sham, to you and your entire family, we want to say thank you and may God bless all of you with good health and all forms of prosperity. Om Brahmarum Brahmavi Brahmano Brahmanahutam Brahmani Tina Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhi. Everybody, Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om. And of course, if you have your Mohan book, you make your offerings. Om Shaanti Bhavan Mandir. And there we have completed our sacrificial part of our Navraatri celebration. 7:30, half an hour of prayers and joining in simple Havan, and imagine what miracles we can create in our lives and in our external surroundings. Imagine the energy can be felt there as well, and this world can so beautifully become a brighter place. This is Kirtan especially dedicated to my brother Deepakji. He called me this afternoon and he says he was driving and the thought came to him and he says, Prabhu, he called and he says, I want you to sing Devi Ma Kirtan for me. I feel like feeling that energy, that vibration. And I said, sure, just for you and your family. Not only to Deepak and his family, but I want to dedicate this to all our spiritual leaders, our pandits, our panditas, our preceptors, our teachers, and their entire families, because we so much need the guidance of all in our lives, especially during these difficult times. For you are that power which surrounds my world and protect me from any harm. Mangal, all forms of happiness, auspiciousness, I am asking you tonight, O Mother, please give to me and give it to me in an abundance. Karani hai Jagajanani. Take away my difficulties, my unnecessary worries, my unnecessary tears of pain, and allow me to enjoy your grace. Hey Jagajanani. Jai 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 Devi Jagadamba. Mangal Karani hai Jagajanani. Inspire all of you and bless you with good health so that you may continue to lead us all to a bright future ahead. On the deeps, I hope that Kirtanam which you requested brought that peace which you were looking for. May God bless us all. May Ambe Ma bless us all. Tonight on behalf of Sabrina ji, Kiran, Crystal, myself, our dear Kaliji, our dear Uncle Ramu, and our Vyas for tonight who we will be listening to later on. And behind the cameras, behind the scenes of it all, is no other than our very own Brianna, who has been doing a phenomenal job bringing this live into our homes. Bri, may Jagadambi Mata bless you with long life, because God knows we need you more than ever. Before we listen to our Vyas for tonight, it is my honor to ask the Gandharvas to sing some beautiful bhajans, kirtanam. We'll ask our dear Mother Kaliji to lead us off in the first, then Sabrina, then of course Crystalji, and then our Vyas will read for tonight. Devotees all, wherever you're logging from, thank you. Remember, one rule, just hit that share button. You don't have arthritis, the finger never hurt you, there won't be no shock, electrical shock. Touch that little square button that says share, and you will open the minds of devotees all across the globe, wherever your friends are, your network, and they will also enjoy the blessings of the Universal Mother. Over to our dear Kaliji.
सूर्य की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखाती माँ। सूर्य की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखाती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखाती माँ। कीर्तन जानू, कीर्तन जानू, कीर्तन में जानू कर लूं की। कीर्तन जानू, कीर्तन जानू, कीर्तन में जानू कर लूं की। ज्ञान नहीं ज्ञान मैं, ज्ञान नहीं ज्ञान मैं, सच्ची रात दिखाती माँ। सूर्य की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखाती माँ।
Next
What a beautiful way to sit tonight and listen to these glorious kirtan and bhajans dedicated to the divine grace of the Universal Mother. When we look at these muritis and we see Durga seated at the center of this little altar, or we would call it a Vedi or Vedika, this Vedi that you see here represents our life, and the center of it all should be Durga. And revolving around her, we will see Lakshmi and Saraswati. And as I said the other night, Durga gives us everything. She gives us life, she creates our Atma, she sends us into the world. To maintain our lifestyle, we need wealth, we need comfort, we need all the things of the world. And who gives that? Mahalakshmi Devi. So see, that cycle keeps going around. We need something else to succeed. What is that? We turn to Saraswati and we elevate ourselves with education, culture, religion. Saraswati gives that. And it comes right back around again to who? The beginning of it all, and that is Durga Mata. The first night, Dharati Pe Rupama Bapaka Ma, you are our earthly mothers. We looked at our mothers in the world. Night number 2, Sudarshan Devi Bhagavad. Sudarshan and his mother, the love she had for her child. The third night, our dear Pandit Yogaji asked the question, what is God? Where is God? Who is God? We have to go beyond using the mind and intellect. The fourth night, our dear Pandit Yogendra, speaking about the beautiful katha between Naraji, Prabhu Shri Ram and Lakshmana, Devi Bhagavatam. They were talking about the greatness of Sita Devi. The fifth night, our dear Pandit Satish Deo brought into our minds the appearance of Mahalakshmi, Devi Bhagavatam, the churning of the ocean. The sixth night, Durga Devi Saptashati, where we looked at when a devotee totally surrenders oneself through the medium of prayers. And we looked at these beautiful prayers that is described as the Sapta Shloki Suktam, Durga Devi Saptashati. The seventh night, our dear Pandit Prakash Ananda Lakshmi Narayan told us about the greatness of Shitakshi Devi and the powers of Bij Mantra as compared to Tantric mantras. Pray, faith, the Mother will always protect us. Those of you who were with us last night, Pandit Raviji took us to the glorious pages of the Durga Devi Bhagavatam. And of course, he told us about the greatness of Kanyakumari Puja, and he spoke about the beautiful katha between the king and his daughter. He glorified our daughters in the world in which we live. Tonight we have another Ustad, another intelligent, most vibrant leader in our community, and he's no other than our very own Pandit Brahm Chandra. Beautiful soul, and as he's here tonight to deliver his katha, my dear sisters and brothers, I do hope and pray that you will sit back and listen to the glories as we listen to our very own Pandit Brahmanand Chandra. It is my honor and distinguished privilege to hand over to our guest for tonight. Boliye, Prem se bolo Shri Ved Vyas Maharaj ki.
Reverend Panditji, most distinguished Pandit Mananji, brothers and sisters and friends, we've arrived to the 8th night of this most celebrated and auspicious occasion of Navraatri. Tonight is Durga Ashmi. It is a night that is dedicated to Gauri Ma, the fair complexion goddess. And I am positive, my brothers and sisters, as you would have been immersed in satsang over the last 7-8 nights tonight, you will have felt refreshed and invigorated, energized, because Durga Ma brings that power in our life. She brings the Shakti She brings the love. I always say that the worship of Durga Ma brings out the child in all of us. When we're hungry, we seek the help of our mother when we're babies. When we need shelter, we go to Ma. When we have a secret to share, we confide in Mother. When we need a protector, Mother is there. And like our earthly mothers, my brothers and sisters, Durga Ma, the multifaceted mother, has been revered the world over by Hindus. The vibrations during these 9 days is phenomenal. It is, I'm sure, bombarding the entire universe, this planet in which we live. Here's an opportunity again, my friends, for us to turn our hearts and our minds in prayers to the Universal Mother, as we seek her guidance, her inspiration, her strength, her energy, her love. Om Vinadhare Vipula Mangalanashile Bhakaratinashini Vedanchihare Vande Kirti Prade Akhil Manorathade Vidya Pradayini Saraswati Namityam Om Sarvamangalamangalaye Shive Sarvartasabhike Sharne Trambike Gauri Narayani Shakti Bhute Sanatani Gunashaya Gunaye Devi Narayani Namostute Sharad Dinarata Pavitran Parayane Sarvasyarati Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Dayarupe Dayadrishte Dayadre Dukamohini Sarvapakarike Durge Jagadhatri Namostute Yadevi Sarvabhuteshu Shaanti Rupena Sanstata Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Yadevi Sarvabhuteshu Shaanti Rupena Sanstata Namastasye, 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 Namo Namah Yadevi Sarvabhuteshu Dayadrupena Samstita Namastasye, 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 Namo Namah. Mother, once again, you promise us that your Shaanti Rupi, that you're the bestower of peace. You're Daya Rupi, oh compassionate Mother. You're Shraddha Rupi, you're the one that filled us with faith. You're the one that intensified our faith. Shakti Rupina, you're the energizing one. And indeed, you're Sharada Rupi, the one that provides us with wisdom and intelligence. All of these are facets, oh Mother, that we need to be successful in this world of challenges this difficult world, especially in this age of lawlessness and Kali, when the mind is so restless, every now and again we need your comfort and your blessing so that we can experience the peace and bliss to ease the agitations of our restless minds. Chant with me, friends, this simple kirtan. जय जय अम्बे भवानी मां, जय जय अम्बे भवानी मां,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी मां,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी मां,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी मां, जय जय अम्बे भवानी My brothers and sisters, the most quoted poet of India, one of the most brilliant mind, said these words. As he observed the world, he observed people in different religions of the world. Mara fedat jug bhaya, firna man ka fer, par ka man ke dari ke, मन का मन for centuries and for generations. But until now, we are still trying to find peace and inner fulfillment. So many ages have gone by. So many yugas have gone. Now we are in Kali, the age of lawlessness, the age of restlessness. Firna man kafir. Have you ever thought about japing the mala of the mind? Have you ever thought of controlling the mind? Why do we jap the mala, brothers and sisters? So that we can focus. Karka man ki tariki, man ka man kafi. We have done all of this, these religious practices, time and again, so many ages. We are still trying to find peace. And that is why it is so important, friends, that every year we celebrate Navraatri. Every year we celebrate Janmashtami, Ramanavami. It is important that we observe these occasions because we are so far behind spirituality, simply because we have not yet learned to control the mind. The mind is full of negativities. And all the demons, the stories of the demons that you would have heard about during the course of these nights, Raktabij, Shumba, Nishumba, Chandra, all the demons, they simply represent our internal enemies, the negativities of the human mind, our ego, our lust, our hate, our deception, our cunningness. These are negative character traits that we turn to Universal Mother, we turn to Shakti Ma to help us to destroy, because she is the energizing one. She is Kali, the destructive. When we praise the Kali, Jayanti Mangala Kali, Bhadra Kali, Oma, usher auspiciousness into our lives. You know, a little boy came home one day from school, and his face was so full of anger and hate. His grandfather read his face and his mind, and he said, "Sit, my child. I know you probably had a difficult day in school, but this is life. Some days will be painful and some days you will be happy. Some days you will feel that you're on top of the world, and other days the world will be on top of you. But I want to tell you, in your life and my life, there are two wolves. The good wolf, the evil wolf. And there is a battle every day. There's a fight, a constant fight between these two wolves. They want to gain superiority, the coveted prize of superiority. Who is better? And the grandson asks the grandfather, which one would win the war? Which one would win? Grandfather said, pertinent question, the one that you feed. In other words, my brothers and sisters, if we feed hate, that is how we will see the world. We will see the world with scorn, animosity. If we feed love, that is how we will see the world. We will see everyone as friends of the world. If we feed envy, we will see the world as full of envious people. If we feed peace, we will see the world as a peaceful place where you and I can make a contribution to create and to foster not only a better world, but a better home, a better society, and a better world. These are the questions that come to mind as we observe Navraatri, brothers and sisters, the negativities of the human mind. And all the demons, I said, they simply represent, these are not external enemies. Dr. Bij is not an external enemy. Dr. Bij, had a very special bone. This is a demon that prayed. He prayed, and Brahma responded to his prayer. He asked Brahma for two boons. Brahma said, tell me what your boons are. First and foremost, Raktabit said, you know what? I do not want a man. Do not want to die at the hands of a man. And Brahma said, so you are not respecting, you have no respect for women? You mean you're asking me for a woman to be your killer, to bring an end to your life? That means you don't have any respect for them. It means that he thinks, Raktabit thinks, that if he cannot be destroyed by a man, then he will live forever. He will live forever. So that's the first one Brahma granted in the boon. Second boon, I want, if at all I am to be injured on the battlefield, every drop of blood that falls from my body to replicate, to reproduce another of myself. This was difficult for Brahma, my friends. This was difficult for him to accept. And so he said, I'll come back tomorrow, right at this place here. You stay here, I'll come back here. Then he go and come back. He went and he consulted with Saraswati. Saraswati, Saraswati, Brahma is a creator, but you can't create without knowledge. You can't create without information. If you're not knowledgeable, you can't create. So Brahma and Saraswati has always been come together like Shiva and Parvati, and Lakshmi and Vishnu. So he came back, he consulted with Saraswati, granting the boon, and he abused the power. Raktabit was a very powerful demon. He was given these boons and he became very powerful. He became a perpetual menace to society. He was, he terrified people. He drove people all over the place. People ran, helter-skelter. And it was under this background, it was this reason that Kali Ma, the murderer, was appeased. Devotees prayed, and Kali was an energy. In fact, Maniji explained it earlier on. Durga is the original energy. And from Durga Ma, other energies emerge. I want to say that these 9 days, my friends, these 9 days that we observe, every day, every night we observe one aspect, we pray to one aspect, and we reflect on one aspect of the Mother. These are 9 energies. There is nothing, my brothers and sisters, there is no 9 sisters in Hinduism. But we must see these 9 days as a representation of the 9 aspects, the 9 forms of energy. Think of your home, the gadgets that you have in your home. You have your TV, you have your stove, you have your washer and dryer, you have other gadgets. But the underlying principle, they all function with electrical energy. However, the output is different. And the Kali came and destroyed Raktabit. It was a moment of celebration, brothers and sisters. It was a time of celebration. And I'll chant a prayer in the form of chopais. How happy people in the world were when Raktabit was destroyed. And they prayed to Gaurima. Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani. Kashta Asura Suradevi. O remover of miseries, you have responded to the call of our hearts. You have brought peace and comfort and bliss to the teeming millions of the world. O Ma, how can we thank you? Kashta Nivarani Jai Jagadevi. The word Kash, my brothers and sisters, means misery in this context. And there are two aspects of misery. Misery in the true sense of the word. There are people in the world, my friends, who are literally hungry and they don't know where their next meal will come from. There are those who are lack of shelter. They don't know where they will spend the next night. There are those who are yearning for a home, but until now, they have not found one. That is one aspect of misery. Serious. It's very troubling when you have to experience those conditions in your life, to even think of God, to think of worship. Because all you're thinking of how you will survive the next day. That's one aspect of misery. Then the other aspect of misery is, in Ramayana, Tulsidas tells us that the greatest misery is when the mind is poor, poverty of the mind. It means that you have everything in the world, you're materially satisfied, you have cars, you have a home, you have a huge bank balance, you have all the amenities in life, but yet you cannot find santosh, contentment. That's misery. And you know, we always look at the other side of life. We always look at the other side of the life and we say, you know, that side is greater. Why can't I be like him? Or why can't I have a house like that? But brothers and sisters, always remember, you see, when we compare ourselves with others, I'm not saying it is totally bad, but sometimes it leads to stress when we compare ourselves to others. Because there will always be people in the world who are greater than you and people who are lesser than you. You know the crow, the bird in the forest, the king of the forest, he thought that he was the happiest and most fulfilled bird in the world because he roamed the forest. And one day he saw the swan. The swan was white and the crow, as you know, it's a black bird. So he approached the swan and he said, Mr. Swan, I thought I was the happiest bird in the world, but I look at you. When I saw you, I was taken aback. Look at your pure white color, so serene and tranquil. You must have been the happiest bird in the world. The swan said, not until I saw the parrot. I admired the feathers of the parrot, the blue and the red and the green and the other colors. So the crow went into the forest and looked for the parrot. He found the parrot. And he asked the parrot, I thought you were the happiest bird in the world. Look at your attractive colors. Look at the colors, so attractive, full of splendor. You are so attractive to the world. The parrot said, I thought so too, until I saw the peacock. So where do you think the peacock was? The peacock was locked up in a zoo. So the crow went to the zoo, and he asked the peacock, Mr. Peacock, I thought you were the happiest bird in the world. Look at the color. You have such outstanding representation. You're so attractive, beyond words. Words cannot describe you. Peacock said, I thought so too, but look where I am. I'm in a zoo. I'm in a zoo, you're free, you're a free bird. How can you say, I am happy, and you're not? That was a lesson for the crow. The crow went back very quietly and said, you know what? I will enjoy my life as a crow. Because I have freedom. Freedom, my brothers and sisters, is the most precious thing in the world that you and I yearn for. We want to be free. We want liberation. We don't want to live a life where, we have to compare ourselves with others and we want to work work and work for the rest of our lives. But so long as we have enough, I'm not saying that we must not achieve wealth. In fact, Hinduism, one of the fruits of Hinduism is art, to become rich. Buy fancy homes and buy Mercedes cars, but do not restrict away with wealth. So, point here, misery, my brothers and sisters, poverty of the mind makes us unhappy, robs us of our peace, our inner joy, and our inner fulfillment. Another prayer that was chanted as the world saw the demise of our village. Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani.
Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani,
Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani.
Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani. जीवन के दुख हरहु भवानी, नहीं देखा तुम सोनावनी। जीवन के दुख हरहु भवानी, नहीं देखा तुम सोनावनी। Remove the world from afflictions, of all forms of afflictions and sicknesses. Indeed, my brothers and sisters, how How can we prevent ourselves from getting sick? That doesn't really happen. It is a virtual impossibility. We all experience difficult moments in life. We all experience moments of trials and tribulations, friends. Very often in life, circumstances change. And we're torn apart. And we find ourselves on the edge of desperation, trying to find answers to life problems, not realizing that we have reached a dead end. There will be no answers to our problems, moments in life. When such events happen, my brothers and sisters, God is there, Mother is there. I said at the very beginning, when we are troubling life as a child, any little problem, we go to Mother, we go to Mom. Oh Mom, I want money. I want a sneakers, I want a pair of sneakers. I want a bicycle. I want a book. And Mother, with all her unconditional love, she will confer her blessings and she will give her child the last cent. So friends, we pray to Durga Ma tonight to relieve the world of all the stresses and the burdens of life, all forms of illnesses. And at the same time, so many people are sick. There are so many medical conditions in the world. It is so difficult to control, my brothers and sisters. But I always say one thing, very often in life, sometimes we contract a virus and we become sick. But sickness, illness is caused not only by viruses and bacteria, but by the negativity of the human mind. By the negativity of the human mind, my brothers and sisters. I want to say that, you get sick and you can go to the doctor and he'll probably give you medication. He'll probably give you medication and you will feel good. But you see in the mind. When the mind becomes a breeding ground for negativity, for anger, and for hate, and for deception, and cunningness, and envy, and jealousy, that is sickness. Those are the elements that destroy the fabric of our interior. Those are the elements, the negativities that destroy our life and tear us apart, make us an enemy of the world. We see the world, instead of a good world, as a peaceful world, as a world of beauty, as an ugly world, because that is what is inside, and we're projecting our internal world to the outer world. I read a story, a real-life occurrence, rather, not so long ago, in the state of Nebraska. 2 trees that was on the landscape for a long time, pretty much since about the 17th century. That everyone would go live around the area and they would go and look at the tree, the beauty of the tree. And suddenly one day, they saw the tree, it became very pale, very pale. It didn't have the attractiveness like before. And not so long after that, a couple of weeks passed, suddenly the tree died. So scientists were baffled. They decided to go and examine the reason why, do a post-mortem. And when they checked the tree, they saw that from the inside, there were termites. Termites that destroyed the tree. Brothers and sisters and friends, the point is, our internal enemies, they are so difficult for us to control. The mind, my brothers and sisters, Bhagavan Krishna said, our mind is the secret to success. Our mind is the secret to success. What the mind can conceive, man can achieve. But if we don't have control of the mind, if we allow the ugly thoughts, the unhealthy thoughts to inhabit the mind, then it becomes a breeding ground for weeds. And weeds in the form of termites, anger, hatred, envy, and jealousy. These are the elements. These are the character traits that destroy society. Think of one of them, think of anger. Think of anger, how much homes have been destroyed. That one negative character trait. Think of anger, how many homes have been destroyed. How many killings have happened in the world because of anger. Retaliation. Someone did this to me, okay, I'm going after him. Instead of being angry and instead of being retaliating, become forgiving. It is not easy. And that is why, my brothers and sisters, as I make my final points tonight, it is so necessary that we turn to the Shakti to destroy these elements, the Mahisasura, the Chandamunda, the Raktabij, the Shumba and the Nishumba. These are real enemies that live in our lives. These are not external enemies. They are not external enemies. And if we do not intensify our spirituality through the medium of satsang, my brothers and sisters, then our journey on the face of this earth, our sojourn on the face of this earth, can be extremely challenging, unbearable. It is already challenging. So, if we want to make our life a little easier and a little more comfortable, we must gravitate to satsang. We must believe in the power of prayers. We must believe in the power of prayers. We must believe that prayers would be the answer to our largest problem, our most difficult, the most challenging problems in life. The power of prayers. You know, a doctor had to perform a surgery. He had to perform a surgery, the best doctor of the land. And this was a surgery that was between life and death. And moments before the surgery, the doctor closed his eyes and did meditation. Did some meditation. And the nurse asked him, "What are you doing, doctor?" He said, "I'm doing meditation so that my hand can be still, because this is a very, very, difficult surgery. This is between life and death." Even doctors pray, my brothers and sisters. No one is beyond God. God is in fact the master physician, and we all depend on him. Brothers and sisters and friends, as I conclude tonight, I want to remind all of you, tonight is the 8th night, that the first night of Navraatri, devotees pray to, that night is dedicated to Shaila. Shaila is the mountain, right? So these are the fulfillments. These are what we achieve, those of us who observe this lovely period year after year. The first night is Shaila Putri. Shaila is a mountain, it represents mountain. Mountains represents beauty on the landscape. The second night, Brahmachari, peace. Then the third session, dedicated to Kushmana, representing joy. Chandramani moon, illumination. Katyayani, determination. 7, Kalaratri, compassion. Mahagauri, faith, that's the night. And the last day, tomorrow, Siddhidatri, success. So again, these 9 nights would have bestowed upon all of us these lovely blessings: beauty, peace, joy, illumination, knowledge, determination, compassion, faith, and success. Let's continue to pray to Durga Ma. Let's continue to observe these rituals, perform puja, offer prasadam for her. But she does not want us to be very elaborate, very simple. And even if you can't afford, even if you can't afford to perform puja, let your puja be your actions. Let your love spread goodness and kindness to the world. Let your actions speak louder than your words. In fact, let your offering to the world be your puja. Let it be a dedication to the universal mother, Ad Shakti Durga Ma. Final chapter, my brothers and sisters, tonight. This is the devotee in the Ramayana, a very powerful devotee in the Ramayana. This is what she prayed for. She said, "Oh mother, I'm asking you for nothing, because you are Antaryami, you know what is in my heart. You know my longing, the longing I have in my heart. I have nothing to ask of you, but simply give me your love and your blessings. Mora manorath janahuni ke basahu sada purasabhi ke ambe bhavani ma ambe bhavani ambe bhavani ma ambe bhavani I seek your blessings tonight, Mother. And all of us in the congregation, and those who are viewing this broadcast, wherever you are, friends, tonight we pray, Mother, you are the indweller, you're Antarayami. Respond to the calls, respond to the carrying call of our hearts. You are Shakti Rupi, you are Shanti Rupi, you are Shraddha Rupi. You're the giver of everything in life. And tonight, we want to express our thanks and gratitude to you, Mother, for allowing us to be able to fulfill our fasting, our penance during this lovely period of Navraatri. And tonight also, Mother, we ask of you to bless those who have gone to the beyond, and those who are not feeling well, those who are sick, those who are troubled, those who are afflicted. Touch their lives, Mother, with your energizing power. Bring relief and comfort and bliss into their life. Prem se bolo Aad Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai.
बोलिए प्रेम से बोलो श्री व्यास महाराज की जय. Pandit Brahm, on behalf of the Shaanti Bhavan Mandir, our entire family here at our organization, we want to take this opportunity in thanking you for being with us tonight and reminding us of the importance of how and what goes on within the regions of the mind. You know, we always tell devotees at the Mandir that, I remember Guruji always used to say this, if you have something on your mind, no matter what you do night time, you're never asleep. You will walk up and down in that house. You will twist and turn. And he always used to remind us the only way to correct those negative energy from the mind and get a comfortable night's sleep, he always used to say, make sure you pray and you pray more effectively. We pray, but the question is, we should ask, are we praying effectively? When you close your eyes, are you seeing your troubles? Or are you seeing the manifestation of the Divine Devi, that energy? When you go to bed, what goes on in your mind? You're reflecting back on your day, what happened the whole day, or years ago. And he always used to say, you have to let those things go. Forgive, forget. Forget and forgive and move on. And when the mind is at peace, only then will this body be at peace. We had the opportunity to witness our dear Shailaputri in the form of Nirvana Ratan. We had the opportunity to view on the screen our dearest Devi Brahmacharini played in the form of Asha Nandala. We watched and we listened to the description of Chandra Ghanta, and this was played by our dear Naujawani Amelia Chandini Singh. We had the opportunity to see Kushmanda, and we had the opportunity to hear the definition of this Devi, and she was played by Nia Hema Sukhu. We had the opportunity to watch the beauty of Skandamata, and of course that Devi was played by Karina Prasad. We were blessed to see Katya Yani, and of course playing that role of that Devi was Anu Budhu. We were so blessed to have the revelation of Navraatri, and of course this beautiful form of Ma was played by Vushali Ratan. Mahagauri Devi appeared, and we had the opportunity to see her in the form of Bhavna. Siddhidhatri made her appearance, my dear sisters and brothers. And tonight, I would like all of you to place your attention on the screen. And as you will look at this Devi, we will see the beautiful daughter of our dear Umeshji and Madhini, and she is no other than our Kia Kemraj. And describing this beautiful Devi tonight will be our Naujawanis, Chris and Curtis.
Jai Devima. My name is Curtis Lashman, and together with my brother Chris Lashman, we are proud members of the Navraatri Mandir youth group of the Shaanti Bhavan Mandir. Tonight, we have been given the opportunity to speak on the ninth form of Ma Durga, the goddess Siddhatri. Over the course of the 9 nights, the different forms of Ma Durga are honored, as we conclude with tonight with the goddess Siddhatri. According to our scriptures, she is the original form of Parvati Devi. She is seen holding a discus, conch shell, trident, and a mace in her 4 hands. She also sits on a fully bloomed lotus or a lion. The goddess Siddhatri possesses 8 supernatural powers. As per tradition, devotees will either fast or spend time praying for self-purification and believed to lift divine spirit in us and overcome obstacles, to get liberated and get rid of unnecessary qualities, and to be fulfilled with a new freedom.
Thank you for your time. Jai Ho.
Thank you so much, our dear Chris and Curtis, and you make me laugh. He said, thank you for your time so much. And also to our dear beauty, dear Kia. Kia, thank you so much to your mom and dad and everyone who made this possible. Once again, the beautiful Devi in the form of Siddhidhatri. My dear sisters and brothers, once again, on behalf of all of us here at the Mandir, it has been a wonderful journey being with all of you night after night. But tomorrow will be one of the most important nights in Sanatan Dharma, and that will be the appearance of Prabhu Shri Ramachandra. And I do hope and pray that tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. once again, all of you will join us to witness the reasons behind why the Lord had to manifest in the age of Treta Yuga. And the question we're going to ask tomorrow night, did the Lord really appear, or was he already here? Please join us tomorrow evening as we will look at the discourses from the wonderful pages of Gita and Ramcharitamanas. It is my honor now to hand over the microphone to our Gandharvas for tonight, and they will lead us all in the chanting of the Saraswati Devi Ma Chalisa. If you know these verses, if you have it at home, kindly sit back and enjoy and sing along with all of us. Prem se bolo Saraswati Devi Mata ki.
जय श्री सकल बुद्धि बल राशि जय सर्वज्ञ जय विनाशी जय 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 लीला कर धारिणी अंतवारी जय
बोलिए प्रेम से बोलो आदिशक्ति सरस्वती माता की जय। Devotees all, this is where we bring the curtains down for tonight's satsang. And we do hope and pray that whatever little bit we have done here tonight would have motivated you, would have spiritually charged your batteries, or our batteries, I should say, and make us better devotees in the world in which we live. Tonight, once again, I want to say how thankful we are to Mataji Shamu Mangal and family for sponsoring tonight's satsang, and she also donated $150. The Hirlal family also donating tonight $100 to the Mandir. Mataji Gangarita Sitaram, this is the Nani of our dear Kiranji, donating $201 to the Mandir. Mataji Parvati, our very own, is donating $101.25. And Mataji Chinta Day Nath also donated $200, which she dropped by Uncle Jai for the Mandir. To all of our donors for tonight, I want to say thank you, and may God continue to bless each and every one of you with His choicest blessings always. Once again to Sabrina Ji, Kiran, our dear Crystal, our dear Kuramuji, and our brother Kali Ji, and of course our dear Kevin Hirlal, and Brianna behind the cameras. Not forgetting our VVS for tonight, Pandit Brahmanand Chandra. Tonight, on behalf of all of us, we want to thank you for joining us in our virtual satsang Navraatri celebration for 2021, being in this beautiful season of Vasant. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Please join us back tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Same place, same time. And of course, we will be celebrating the beautiful appearance of Prabhu Shri Rama. Tomorrow night we have a lot of festivities. We have to set up our cradle with Prabhu Shri Rama Chandra, where all of you will get the opportunity virtually to rock him. We're going to be having the Sohar, the beautiful chanting to Prabhu Shri Rama Chandra, and of course the appearance, what day it was, what time it was, how was the weather. All of this is documented in our scriptures. So please join us back tomorrow evening. We'll ask our brother Kaliji to lead us in the chanting of our Saraswati Ma Arati. And since Crystal mentioned the other night that she didn't get an opportunity to do Arati at Pandita Kami, we'll have our Crystal Ji come and she will do her Arati tonight. So over to Kaliji, devotees all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you tomorrow evening. God bless.
यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्तर्पितानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणायै भगे। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शिवदायिनी वरदायिनी। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शिवदायिनी।
त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव कर्पूरगौरम् अरुणावतारम् संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारम् सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवामि सहितं नमामि ॐ गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः हरि ओं शान्ति 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 हरि ओं प्रेम से रामचंद्र भगवान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय 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 श्री राम प्रेम से शक्ति प्रदा माता